So here's the box with today's stuff. Before we do that, we might as well go through these. The random other stuff, like American Beauty for the upcoming DVD collection thing. Blu-ray 3D DVD Digital Copy Ultimate Collector's Edition of Wreck-It Ralph. Not seen this. Sounded good. Might as well got it. And a couple of games. We got Fragile Dreams, Farewell Ruins of the Moon. Doesn't sound like it's necessarily a well-executed game, but I still wanted to explore the concept, this isolated world sort of thing. We've got The Last Story, Lost in Shadow, which sounds like it might just be an interesting, simple thing, and Aliens and Infestation, where among all the conversations about alien colonial marines and the problems with it, it sounded like this one was pretty decent. But now that that's done, let's pop this open, bump the camera a couple times, once more for good measure, and then start organizing these in the order I'm going to show them. Let's begin with something we've seen before, Bodacious Space Pirates Part 2. This time the DVD and the Blu-ray shipping at the same time. Oh man, there we go. Oh, these are both Sentai Filmworks releases. Drink. I feel like I can barely remember what happened in the previous thing of Bodacious Space Pirates. Some of these characters are looking familiar, though. Well, those are our 3 discs. And I imagine, as usual, we will find that 2 of those discs, I think the first and the last, are here in the Blu-ray version. Then we've got Rurouni Kenshin, the new Kyoto arc. This feels thinner. I don't know what this is exactly, I guess. It doesn't say it's a collection, so I guess is this a movie? It's 90 minutes, so it could be 2-part OVA, according to the back of this Blu-ray. So it's 2 45-minute episodes, probably. So we got the DVD here, and the Blu-ray here. The same images, basically. Nice and simple. Of course, there's a lot more that arrived. Next up, we've got Sweet Blue Flowers, which also came with this booklet, which I believe is... Oh, I don't know why it was outside of this packaging, other than now I can't keep them together, and I guess something has. As you can see, I haven't even opened this. It's been a busy week. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Let's see. Seems like it's been a while since I've seen a new DVD with one of those on it. Whatever. So, in here, this is something Right Stuff itself sold under the No Zombie name, of course. Lots of data, and I can see it's a 3-disc release. I don't know what the series is about, but it certainly looks cute. Hold on. I wonder if I can fit these in here. Oh yes, I can fit these in here. I don't know if this will close. Ooh. I don't know why I'm keeping the Nozomi thing. Maybe it's because it's got the girl with the... It's not closing. Okay. I guess it was inevitable. Next up, the very expensive Oreimo Blu-ray release, which probably just doubled the value of everything. Actually, probably more than doubled the value of everything I've just shown. let's see. Okay, in order to do this, I'm going to have to take these extra things out, put them on the side like that, because it looks like I want to do this. Because this looks like one big image. Maybe it's two images. Very nice. I have that side like that. I guess if this is trying to be a Japanese release, that might oh, those are them right there. Huh. If these are trying to be Japanese releases, that might explain why I don't see that stereotypical card indicating proof of purchase that I think Aniplex releases usually have. But this is an Aniplex Japanese release, and they realized they could milk poor suckers, or maybe just plain suckers like me. Oh well. Next up we got a Mad Bull 34. Contains all 4 episodes. Huh. I don't know what to think about this. Looks awfully strange. And this house has another sticker on the top, so I wonder if maybe my not remembering of the stickers is really just a sign of a feeling of disconnect from the DVDs that has come from this rather busy week. There we go. It is the ball. And now the rather simple inside that we did a lot of work just to look at. And probably didn't need to do this, but I went ahead and padded it by catching up an old series called Power Stone, which is based on the mega hit video game. I don't know much about the video game other than seeing in arcades. I'm like, ooh, Stones of Power, that sounds kind of neat. Got that one used. Volume 2 is new. This is an old ADV release, if I'm not mistaken. Well, yeah, it says ADV right there. Oh man, I hate it when these fall apart. Oof. And now it's just trying to fall apart completely. Damn it. Don't know if this anime is any good though. Plastic may be a little broken. Oh well. Maybe one of these days I'll go through my collection and fix all the plastics. The inside of these things isn't all that spectacular, is it? Oh god, I'm going to save myself the pain of doing that by just going through the releases. Let's divide the piles in half like so. We got Power Stone Volume 3, Volume 4. Looks like that used to be a Walmart DVD at some point. Volume 5, and finally Volume 6. So there we go. Bam! All of this week's anime. A very big update this week. Now, let's transition over here. Once again, you can see that I've failed to fix my video editor. Of course, this time I have a really good reason. The other times it's always just, it never came up. But let's see. First of all, what did I watch? Not a whole lot. I did watch the first 2 episodes of K-On! With my brother just a little bit ago. Very entertaining, restarting the series. It's fun. I also watched 3 episodes of Evangelion with somebody duels. Beyond that, I think I've watched a couple of other things. Maybe a couple episodes of Firefly and a little something else. Basically, as you can tell, I didn't do a whole lot of other stuff. The complication was last week. It's exactly a week ago, Tuesday of last week. My sister-in-law gave birth, so I became an uncle. Now, that on its own wouldn't have been a big deal, but I did know that happening and becoming an uncle for the first time, I would be monitoring my brother and sister-in-law closely to see if they might need anything. And the next day, they ended up going into the hospital because their baby was having a little bit difficulty breathing. Now, I wasn't too worried about that, but basically, my brother and his wife, playing it safe, decided to stay a week, and when that decision happened, they made a request to the family for visitors and food. And so I've been visiting and feeding them some combination of one or the other every night this past week. I mean, I just big things of stir fry that lasts them 2 to 3 days. Some beef stew, which the sister-in-law has been picking at. It's just been tiring. I also helped my mom clean up their place and had to do shopping at irregular times, smoothies, just to kind of help them psychologically stay in a good place despite how in an odd place they ended up being, whatever their expectations going into it was. And that's been tiring. They're going back home finally tomorrow morning, and maybe that will make things better, or maybe that'll make things worse. We'll find out. But I've decided that I'm probably going to take next week, spring break here, off so that I can mentally calm down and catch up on stuff. So I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of anime watching within the next week or not. I guess we will find out. But most likely anime watching might happen next week. Hopefully. And let's see, stuff coming out. Is there anything kind of noteworthy? I guess nothing noteworthy comes to mind. So, nothing noteworthy comes to mind. Okay then, I guess I'm going to end the anime DVD collection update there, and wish y'all a happy week.